Marcus Aurelius was born in Rome in 121 AD. His family was important. They were part of the ruling class of Rome. Marcus was a serious boy. He loved to learn. Even as a young boy, Marcus was noticed. He was smart and hardworking. He was also related to the emperor, Hadrian. Hadrian saw promise in young Marcus. He began to prepare him for a future in government. From a young age, Marcus was taught by the best tutors. He studied rhetoric, philosophy, and law. He was a quick learner and impressed his teachers. Marcus was also a devoted student of Stoic philosophy. This would guide his life and rule. The Roman Empire was vast and powerful. It needed a strong leader. Hadrian chose Antoninus Pius to follow him as emperor. Antoninus Pius adopted Marcus Aurelius. This was a way to prepare him for leadership. Marcus Aurelius learned about running an empire. He watched Antoninus Pius carefully. He learned about law, politics, and military strategy. Marcus was a patient student. He was always eager to learn. Life in the Roman Empire was not all peace and learning. There were threats on the borders. Marcus Aurelius gained military experience. He learned how to command troops. He showed himself to be a capable leader in battle. In 161 AD, Antoninus Pius died. Marcus Aurelius became emperor as planned. He was ready for the responsibility. He had been preparing his whole life. Marcus Aurelius is known as the Philosopher Emperor. He loved philosophy and used it to guide his decisions. He wrote a book called Meditations. It is still read today. Marcus Aurelius did something unusual. He made Lucius Verus co-emperor. They shared power equally. This was a sign of his humility. It was also a practical decision. The empire needed strong leadership. The two emperors faced many challenges together. There were wars, rebellions, and natural disasters. Marcus Aurelius and Lucius Verus worked together. They protected the Roman Empire. Marcus Aurelius was a different kind of emperor. He was a philosopher king. He believed in wisdom, justice, and duty. He wanted to rule fairly and wisely. The Roman Empire faced many threats during Marcus Aurelius's reign. Tribes along the borders challenged Roman power. Marcus Aurelius was a skilled military strategist. He led Roman armies to victory. The Parthians in the east were a constant threat. Marcus Aurelius sent his best general, Avidius Cassius, to defeat them. The Roman legions marched east. They won a decisive victory. In the north, Germanic tribes were pushing south. They wanted Roman land and riches. Marcus Aurelius spent years on the frontier. He fought alongside his soldiers. He defended the empire from these threats. Marcus Aurelius was a reluctant warrior. He preferred peace. But he knew that Rome needed a strong defender. He never hesitated to protect his people. Section 5. A time of plague and war. Marcus Aurelius's reign was not a peaceful one. In addition to wars, the Roman Empire suffered a terrible plague. It killed millions of people. This was a time of great suffering. The plague was a serious challenge. It spread quickly through the empire. People were afraid. They did not understand the disease. Marcus Aurelius did his best to help. He provided medical care and support for the sick. Despite the plague and the wars, Marcus Aurelius remained a strong and compassionate leader. He never gave up hope. He worked tirelessly for his people. He put their needs before his own. The challenges of his reign tested Marcus Aurelius, but they also revealed his true character. He faced adversity with courage, wisdom, and compassion. Media Group, Section 6. Meditations, Thoughts on Living a Good Life. Media Group. While leading Rome, Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations. Media Group. He wrote it for himself, not for publication. Media Group. It is a collection of personal thoughts. Media Group. It reflects on Stoic philosophy. Media Group. Meditations is about living a virtuous life. Media Group. It emphasizes self-control, reason, and acceptance. Media Group. It stresses the importance of duty and service to others. Media Group. It's a remarkable work. It offers timeless wisdom. Media Group. Marcus Aurelius wrote about facing death with calmness. Media Group. He wrote about dealing with difficult people. Media Group. He wrote about finding meaning in life. His words are inspiring. They are relevant today. Media Group. Meditations wasn't published until after his death. Media Group. It has since become one of the most famous works of philosophy. Media Group. It offers guidance for living a good life. Media Group. It is read by people all over the world. Section 7. The Virtues of a Stoic Emperor. What made Marcus Aurelius a good emperor? He was a Stoic. Stoicism is a philosophy. It teaches self-control and acceptance. It values virtue above all else. Marcus Aurelius was known for his wisdom and justice. He was a fair and compassionate ruler. He cared about his people. He always tried to do what was right. He lived a simple life. He did not care about luxury. He was dedicated to his duties. He put the needs of the empire before his own. He was a role model for his people. His personal virtues shaped his leadership. He led with integrity and a sense of duty. He faced challenges with courage and resilience. He is remembered as one of the greatest Roman emperors. Section 8. A lasting legacy of wisdom and leadership. Marcus Aurelius died in 180 AD. He left behind a more stable Roman Empire. He also left behind a legacy of wisdom. His writings continue to inspire people today. He is remembered as a philosopher king. He was a man of action and thought. He lived his philosophy. He ruled with wisdom, justice, and compassion. His Meditations is a timeless classic. It offers guidance for living a meaningful life. It is still relevant today. It is read by people from all walks of life. Marcus Aurelius's life and reign offer important lessons. They teach us about leadership, duty, and virtue. They remind us that power is best used in service of others. Section 9. Conclusion. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher. Marcus Aurelius's life was extraordinary. He was a Roman emperor. He was also a philosopher. He left an indelible mark on history. He led Rome through difficult times. He remained a wise and compassionate ruler. He wrote Meditations, a guide to living a good life. He is remembered as a philosopher king. He embodied the ideals of wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. His legacy continues to inspire us today.